Hey, in our last video we talked about the table position for starting off body flow movements. It's like a start and finish position. We also did a side kick and we did some transitions with that side kick. I'll hopefully put a link in the description at the bottom. I say hopefully, I might forget, but you should be able to find it. We're going to modify that side kick in this little video and we're going to turn it into a front kick. All it is one extra foot movement. So I'll just quickly do a demonstration and then we'll kind of go from there. I'll slow it down and I'll kind of talk about each movement individually. And down. So differences are from the side kick. Obviously you're kicking forwards, hence the name is the front kick. But you're also adding in a movement with the opposite leg. With the side kick, one leg pretty much stays still whilst the other one moves. With the front kick, both legs are doing something independent of each other. So get down, all fours, lift the knees up. You may want to sit back slightly to give yourself a bit of space to move. So you sit back, bring the right foot to the right hand, lift that right hand out of the way and then swing the left foot through. Keep it off the floor if you can. Reverse the movement so the left foot comes through, right hand goes down, right foot goes back into the start position. Don't be afraid to readjust your hands if you find that you're too far extended out one way or to the side. Quickly just adjust your hands back to the start position. It's no big deal. Opposite side, you're going to take your left foot to your left hand, take that left hand out of the way, bring your right foot through, keeping the backside off the floor, reverse the exercise, back to the start position. So I'll do that a little bit quicker. Yeah, I'll go from the side this time. Load, step through, lift out the way, kick through. Load, step, kick. Load, step, kick. Always back to that. Try and always get back into the habit of getting back into that table position. It's just a nice position to start from. It helps flow from one exercise to another, and keeping those knees off the floor will always engage those ab muscles, those core muscles, not just the abs, also the lower back and the internal muscles that kind of keep you nice and sturdy and upright. So once you're confident with stepping through, you can then make it a bit more dynamic and you can jump into the movement. So both feet are coming off the floor together and they're almost pretty much landing on the floor together. Not literally together, but landing down at the same time. Hopefully you understand what I mean. If you can understand my yam yam accent. If you can't, oh well. Subtitles. So a bit more dynamic. Lift the knees up, sit back, and we jump, kick through. I'm pointing at my foot for some reason. Back to the start, kick through, start, kick through, kick through. Always back into that start position, adjust the hands if you need to. just the feet if you need to, and down. Sometimes people ask, where do I put my hand when I'm doing the movement? It all depends really. If the idea of the hand is just to get it out of the way so you can move it through, but if you want to make it look a bit more stylish, you can kind of put it out to the side, you can put it up. So sometimes I just lift it out of the way, tuck it into my waist if I'm feeling a bit lazy. Other times I kick through, lean back, lift the hands up. Makes it look a bit more dynamic. For me, it just depends how I feel at the time. Sometimes I throw it to the behind me, sometimes I just place it like I'm putting it in my pocket. Completely up to you guys. Depends how sexy you want the exercise to look, how well it looks when you perform it. If you're doing it for camera and you want people to go, wow, Daniel, that looks really cool, then put it behind you. If you're doing it in a field by yourself and you just want to work those muscles in a different way to normal push-ups and squats, then put it wherever you like. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to work on a transition, very similar to the transition in the side kicks. We're doing a front kick transition into another front kick transition. Voila! Hopefully that fitted on the camera. I'll do one more time and come a bit further out just in case. And down. Opposite side. Back to the start. So we're sticking to the same side when we're doing the front kick in this transition. So if you start with the left, just stick with that left leg. Let's see if we can break it down a little bit slower. Sometimes these exercises are harder the slower you go. Actually, most of the time they're harder the slower you go. If you can try and do them at a normal speed, you can do them at a fast pace if you really want to, but also try and do them as slow as possible. So, table position, we lift up, we step forward, bring the foot through. This time that foot touches the floor, you roll over onto the toe, this leg comes up, you then turn about 45 degrees, bring this left foot into that front step, kick the right foot through again, place it down, come round, place down, step, and step. Back to start position. I'll go in the opposite way nice and slow. I'm going to come back a little bit. So this time you take your right foot forwards, step through, come over, turn those hands, bring the right leg up, step forwards, step through, put the foot down, roll it over, come up and over, step forward, step through, forwards, and then take you back to that start position. So that's your front kick, and also a front kick with transition into a second front kick. From there you can also take into other movements. Make sure you watch out for more videos on that one. I'm going to go and wipe my brow because I'm quite sweaty.